received a letter from the Secretary of the Ferndale Shire Council in answer to one of my job applications. The advertisement called for a junior clerk at 25 shillings a week. The difficulty of getting bored at such a place, of living on wages offered, was all in my favour, I thought. Not many would apply for such a job.
Now you can tell how long a man's been out of work by the way he asks for a job. Bloke who's just out of work walks in with his head up. He's confident. The horse hasn't kicked him yet. Joker that's been out for months walks in like a cattle pup that's been knocked about. Now this joker thinks you've been out of work for long. He's going to think there's something wrong with you. What's this snoozer's name?
Mr. R.J. Crowther.
Mister. Well, good luck.
Can you work?
Yes, I can. I'm a good worker.
It's lousy pay.
Yeah, I know.
All right, you can have the job if you want it. There's no future in it. It's only temporary. I'm behind with the rate notices and I need some help, just for a few months. Right? We can start tomorrow. Do you live near here?
No, I don't. I was hoping to get bored in the pub.
It's not a very nice place.
Oh, I don't mind what I eat.
Don't you? Yes, well, I expect you'll survive. The board they charge might be a bit stiff, though.
Well, how'd you go?
I got it. I got the job.
Good on you.
25 bob a week.
Better than nothing. Now, do you want me to fix up board for you? I'll have a chat to him down the pub. I know how to handle publicans.
You all right? Good on you. Though I was studying accountancy, I never regarded it as my life's work. It was a way of earning a living while I learned to write. I saw myself sitting in my spacious hotel room writing when all others were asleep. It was this picture that was beautifying the world for me.
Here we are. Nice and cosy. Dinner's at 6. You'll hear the gong. Don't be late or there might not be any left. Well, you'll be nice and comfortable here.
Yes. Thanks very much, Mrs. Bronson.
Used to have a big pub up in Bendigo once. And shares in a racehorse.
Go on.
She's come down the world a bit since then. On a 25 bob a week for this. You'll be paying 22 and 6.
Good on you.
Well, I better be getting back.
Yeah, all right.
Well, you'll be right. At least you got yourself a job.
Yep. 2 and 6 to spare.
Bloody hell.
Good day.
How's it going?
Not bad. Can't complain.
My name's Alan. Alan Marshall.
Oh, Harris. Gunner Harris, and this is Shep.
How do you do, sir? Good, thanks.
Gunner Harris. You might have heard of me.
No, can't say I have. Pleased to meet you all the same.
I run a pie card usually with another bloke down in Melbourne.
Nope, can't say I've noticed.
Sit down.
So,
I've done me false fangs in at the moment. Got in the grog for a couple of days. Spewed them up in the grass in the paddock out the back. Now I can't find the place. Funny, you figure you'd go straight to them.
yeah, you would.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few lurks going down in Melbourne, you know. Oh, yeah. A couple of weeks back, the cops give me 24 hours to get out. As soon as it's all settled down, I'm gonna go straight back. Straight back.
Yeah, he's always gonna do this and gonna do that. That's why they call him Gunner. My name's Rose Buckman.
Pleased to meet you.
It's Mrs. Buckman, actually, but my husband cleared out a couple of years ago. So, Rose will do. You're the bloke that's got the job next door, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Born in the bush.
That's right.
Well, I expect you got to come out and find a bit of life sooner or later.
Life? In this place? How are you on the grog?
Oh, don't come at it.
Oh, soon fix that here. Soon fix that here, lad.
How about girls? Got a girl?
No. No, I don't. Yeah, well, I expect I'd best be getting unpacked and that.
Yeah. All right, Alan.
Later.
Poor little bugger. You know, I think we'll put him on to Maisie. She's coming up tonight. Yeah, Maisie. She'll show him what's what.
Right, let's get booked in, then we can get down to some serious drinking. We're all bona fide. Right. Oh, come on, girls, come on. Come. Girls, come. Come on, shake a leg, eh? Whoa. Right, here we go. Take it easy, look.
Thanks, Arthur.
All right. Good. See you next week.
Bye, Arthur.
Righto, George. Go on, lads.
See you, Arthur.
Righto.
See you, Arthur.
See ya. Interested in horses, are you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, they're not exactly a superb pair of specimens, these two.
Oh, he's a bit leggy. And this one's a bit poor on the shoulders.
Yeah, the bloke I got him from took me down, I reckon. I don't know too much about horses.
He's brushed himself on a fetlock.
Yeah? Oh, geez, you're right.
Badly shod.
Yeah, I'll have to have a go at the blacksmith about that, thanks.
It's all right.
Look, I'll get him stabled and I'll probably see you in there later, eh?
Yeah, righto.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on.
Hey there, you.
G'day.
Well, come and have a drink of this. Ah, come on. Bring him in, Flo. Looks like he could do with a drink, eh?
Always accept a shout. It's good manners. Order whiskey. I'll give you dry ginger, but swallow it straight down. Come on, it'll help with the board. A faint heart never won.
Come on, young fella.
He's all yours, Alec.
Oh, here he comes now. Good on you, sport. Sit down. Yeah, sit down there. There you go. So, eh? Hey, listen, give us those. We'll stick them under the bloody table, eh? Look at that, coming through. There you go. Right, what are we going to have? 4 beers, thanks, Flo. And what about you, young fella? What are you going to drink?
You'll have your usual whiskey, I expect, Alan.
Yeah, all right, thanks.
Whiskey, eh? That's the stuff.
First kid I've seen drinks whiskey.
Yeah, we only live once, you know. Have a good time while the going's good. That's what I always say.
That's right.
Well, what's your name?
Alan,
Good on you, Alan. You'll do me.
but I don't feel too good about taking this drink from you.
Why the hell not?
Well, I can't shout you back.
Well, what the hell's that got to do with it, eh? I mean, if I want to buy you a beer, I'll buy you a beer, eh? You not holding too good, eh? Well, don't you worry. I have got money to burn, eh? Look at that. I backed Sunrest at 20 to 1 at Mooney Valley on Saturday, so don't you worry. Here we go. Yeah, there's one for you. One for the little lady there. One for you. Get your laughing gear around that. And one for yours truly. Yeah, and that's for you, Flo, and forget about the change.
Oh, thanks a lot, Alec. Well, here's luck.
Yeah,
Cheers. Hell, did you see that?
You must have cut your teeth on barbed wire.
Gills, thanks for the drink. I'd better be getting back. My dinner bell went ages ago.
Yeah, righto, well, we'll see you later then.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
Hey, did you see that, though? Neat whiskey, straight down. Oh, what a drinker.
Hey, some kid, all right.
Yeah.
You've killed him, you've killed him. It's all right, missus, I said. I know how to hit, he's only stunned.
Stunned, eh? Well, that's good. How long do you stay stunned?
3 days.
How's it going? Oh, no better than usual. Hey, this is Alan, the bloke I was telling you about, knows his way around horses. It's Fred, Tiny.
G'day.
G'day.
Believe you got the council clerking job.
Yeah, that's right.
Good on you.
Yeah, George, stick your head up there, mate. Yeah, go, there's a speed back over there. There you go. Well, there you are. How's it going?
All right, thanks. And what'll you be drinking, Alan?
Oh, I don't know. Tea, I suppose.
Tea, eh?
Whiskey, nice straight down.
What do you have?
This is Alan. He's born here now.
What is it?
Tomato soup, roast beef, roast mutton, roast lamb, corn, silver side steak and cake.
Hey, miss, we haven't got to go.
Put a dab of Stockholm tar on that fetlock, Alan.
Yeah, Stockholm's pretty good.
Hey, miss, where are you, love?
How's it going, Alan?
All right.
You like a game?
What you playing?
Oh, poker.
All right.
How you holding?
Hey?
Well, we play for pretty big stakes here.
Oh, well,
Well, a couple of bob either way's not going to break you.
why not?
Ah,
Mrs. Bronson wants you.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, of course. Excuse me, sir.
bloody old bellwether. Hey, you better take his hand.
How do you mean, Gunner? Bellwether?
Well, he's a sheep that leads the other stupid rams to the slaughter.
There are a couple of blokes in there look like they're going to quit. Usually they stay until they spend all they got, and a bit more, but tonight they were going to cut out after a couple. What Flo Bronson does is she gives Shep a few bob. Then you have to go in there and shout him a couple, and then they'd have to shout him. 5 drinks in each of them, over the top. Couldn't stop grogging for love or money.
Yeah, so bloody old Shep gets 3 free drinks and Flo Bronson cleans out those blokes. Oh, no way she can lose.
No way you can lose either by the looks of it.
Yeah. That's a shilling you owe me, Alan.
I had always associated kissing with love. When a man kissed a woman, he loved her. And love was a gentle emotion. It was protected and guarded. It contained reverence, I thought.
Look at that. You've scared hell out of him. I haven't scared him, have I? You're not frightened of me, are you? Move over. There's plenty of room for both of us. You'd love to sleep with me, wouldn't you? There's someone coming.
What are you doing in here?
Mind your own bloody business.
Get out! Go on, get out!
You lay one hand on me and I'll have you
Out.
run...
You all right, mate? Go back to sleep now. They won't be back tonight. Best keep your door locked, eh? Good night.
Do you want to have your breakfast in here with us, or you want to take it in the dining room?
I'll have it in here, thanks, Rose.
Good. How's the Shire Secretary this morning?
All right, thanks. G'day, Gunner.
G'day.
Chef.
Morning, sir.
Be nice what you wanted. Not Jewish, are you? Or a vegetarian?
No.
Good. Get outside that lot then.
How'd you go last night, then?
Hey?
Sleep all right, did ya?
Not bad.
Bed comfortable, was it? Nice and soft?
Not bad.
Oh, we had some real hard doers in last night, that's for sure. Real goers.
G'day, Alan.
G'day.
By gee, you were right, mate. That Stockholm tar's worked wonders. Gonna be a great day.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Suppose I'll have to marry her now.
Hey?
That girl last night, Maisie. I'll have to marry her now.
What the hell for?
Well, she kissed me.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Well, I thought that if somebody kissed someone like that, I mean... Well, I feel like she's put her brand on me.
You want to marry her?
Hell no.
Well, don't. She can't make you, son. And I don't think she'll even try. Now, what would she be doing getting married in her line of business? Still, you better shift rooms.
I could see myself, you know.
What's that?
Cooking and cleaning and all that, while she sat around guzzling beer all day. Well, I'd better be off then.
Righto, mate.
See you later, Arthur.
Right.
You'll be filling out rate notices mostly, and this is the rate book. Keep yourself to yourself in that pub, that's the main thing. These are the rate notices. You make them up from the details in that book. Did you meet Rose Buckman?
Yes, I did.
What do you think of her?
Oh, well, I don't know, really.
You keep away from her. From the rate book onto the rate notice, and this is the cash book in which you enter the cash received. And from there, you post them back into the rate book. Right, you can start by filling out rate notices. I'm only up to here. I'm weeks behind. Don't worry. You'll soon get the hang of it.
You can't stop out here all day, you know.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you the duck boy?
No, I'm not. I'm just taken over from Shep. He's the yardman. I just like feeding them.
What do you feed them on?
Bread and pollen.
Throw some out and let me see them eat it.
Right.
They seem very hungry. How often do you feed them?
Twice a day. They always eat like that.
Do you work at the hotel?
No, I'm a clerk in the Shire office.
Oh, do you enjoy it?
What?
Your work.
No. Well, I've only just started, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it very much.
Why not?
Keeps you inside.
Don't you like that?
Not on a day like today.
I don't get outside much either. Not out in the country.
Yeah, I saw you. Duck, 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 duck. I don't think you should stop here tonight. The women, they're not like you. They're bad. Well, they're not all bad. It's what's happened to them that's bad, and it'll happen to you if you stay. I couldn't begin to tell you what goes on here, but it'd be terrible for you to find out. Now, you could ask that bloke, you could tell him I want to go home. But you shouldn't stay.
You are a good boy. And thank you. But you see, I've been here before.
Well, all ready, are you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, it wouldn't do for you to stay in here, Alan. You might be all right during the week, but at the weekend, some girl's sure to get in here. You've been turned out into a strange paddock, Alan. Different from what you've been used to. What are you doing?
I was just writing.
Letter?
No, some notes for a book, like.
Come on. But you're a writer, then?
Well, no, but one day I hope.
Oh, come on. That is something. Do you mind if I have a look?
No, of course not.
The Muscovy ducks were white as snow. Dirt never clings to the wings of birds. Hell, Alan, that's good, son. I don't know how you do it. Brain work all day and now this. And you're right, you know. I've never seen a bird that's dirty, not ever. Not even a seagull on a rubbish tip.
Yeah, well, I'll be with you directly. I just wanted to get that bit down.
Yeah, all right, mate. I'll take your bags round.
Ta.
Wait. Oh, Alan. Now, that'll be your bed, mate. Plenty of room for your stuff.
What about Mrs. Bronson?
What about her?
Well, shouldn't we tell her about me changing rooms?
Oh, it won't worry her. She can let that pillbox you was in to some other poor mug. I've been tidying up a bit, you know, give you a bit of room.
Ta. Do you mind?
Oh, no. Go ahead. Might be some good stories in that lot for a rider bloke like yourself. There's stuff from the war. Why the hell I signed up, I'll never know. There I was, fighting for that bastard. The armaments manufacturer, selling guns to both sides. And there they were, preaching us about fighting for freedom and all that. I tell you, Alan, there's nothing worse than war. I mean, they hang you for murder in peacetime, then turn around and give you a medal for murder during the war. It makes no sense. I signed up for the light horse, you know. At least if I know why. Anyhow, the army must have known something, because I ended up in the infantry, training to be a sniper. I couldn't shoot any better than I could ride. Yeah. I took part in a big push in France. I lobbed one of those into a German pillbox and raced in after the explosion. Well, I thought they'd all be dead. There's this German soldier lying there dying. He loosed off a wild shot at me and the bullet ricocheted round the concrete walls, creased the top of my head and took part of my skull. Well, I came to in a forward clearing station and they shipped me to a hospital over in England. Those pommy quacks, you know, they wanted to put a metal plate in my head. I wasn't going to have a bar of that. So they took one of my ribs, grafted it onto my skull. Gave me a pension of 10 bob a week and a bloody headache for life. Yeah, I was known as a rebel and a socialist by the sea captains I sailed with in the early days, anyhow. Fact is, Alan, you won't get anything in this world, mate, unless you're willing to fight for it.
Where'd you sail to?
Oh, all over, really. Chile, Portugal, Red Sea.
Did you ever go round the Horn?
Oh, yeah, my oath. Usually in the middle of winter, I remember, when your hands would be dead with the cold. Up in the rigging, on top of that sea, and you knew if you let go for 1 second, you'd be gone. Fact is, I did see a bloke go one night in a gale. Well, I didn't see him, it was too bloody dark, but we could hear him screaming right down to the sea, you know.
Care for a drink, Arthur?
Yes, Rose, love, in a minute. Well, Alan, I'll leave you to it, eh?
up there. Come on.
How do you go walking, Alan?
Not too bad.
Do you like walking?
Not very much. I like walking in the bush, where it's fairly flat and open.
How far can you walk?
I walked 4 miles once. It knocked me up.
I go for a walk every night.
Do you?
I love it.
I'd like to go for walks at night. Especially moonlit nights.
I only walk as far as the blacksmith shop.
Why do you go down there?
It's quiet down there. I'm going for a walk at 8 o'clock tonight. You ought to come.
Blow going down there. G'day. G'day. That Rose Buckman's a funny woman.
Oh, why?
Oh, she likes going for walks at night. You wouldn't think that of her, would you?
No, you wouldn't. What did she say?
Oh, she just said she walks to the blacksmith shop every night. I think she wanted me to walk with her. I suppose it's a break away from the pub for her.
Did she ask you straight out?
No, she just asked me if I liked walking.
What did you say?
Told her I didn't.
Good. You stick to that, son.
Thanks.
When I talk to you, you keep your big mouth shut.
That nice gentleman in the corner shouted to that one, Ella.
I'll get on that.
Soft stuff, eh? Yeah, I thought that was your jacking back the so-called whiskies. She featured the soft stuff and you pocket the difference. Man ought to punch you in the gut, you sneaky little bastard.
You hop off to bed, Alan.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I heard. You hop off to bed, mate.
Well, now listen, I am going to have...
No, you're not. You're going to get off to bed. And that bastard's going to swing a punch before the night's out. It's going to be on for young and old. Now give us a bit of room and get going off to bed.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to be hopping off to bed for the rest of my days. I can see that.
G'day. G'day. Well, what about Arthur, then?
What about him?
I didn't even tell you.
Tell me what? He was gone when I woke up this morning.
Oh, this is good, this is. You listen to this. He picked that water carver for picking you. Oh, yes, Arthur went straight up to him after you left. And he says, look, you called my mate a bastard. Would you like to call me one too? Well, Carver whips around when he hears this. Oh, he feels pretty good when he sees that ginger-headed bastard dopped up with him.
Yeah, I was just coming to that. You're a bastard.
Well, that just suits me fine, Carver. Why don't we just step outside where they feed the bulls, eh? And let's see how much gristle you got up that fat nose of yours before you start poking it somewhere else.
If you want a fight, Mug, you're going to get it now.
Not from you, he won't. Keep out.
if you know what's good for you.
Well, we all go out then, the whole bloody lot. Oh, I was there, don't you worry. I was watching that little squirt. I was going to get stuck right into him if he'd as much as opened his mouth. Well, we all go down to the shed and I take down the hurricane lamp. Well, it's better in there than outside, and Arthur wanted the shed, so I kicked the cow out and we all crowd inside. Well, Tiny's watching Ginger and I'm right behind that little squirt.
No booch, Carver, or I'll get into you.
Well, first off, Tiny makes Carver pull them rings off. Knuckle dust, as he calls them. Carver gives them to Squirt. Well, I'll have them bloody rings, I thought. Well, Tiny's backing Arthur, of course, and Ginger's backing Carver. And I'm right there behind that Squirt. Great night.
Oh, g'day.
Hey.
How'd you go today?
All right. Why didn't you tell me about you fighting that Carver bloke?
You was asleep.
Should have told him.
Besides, I reckon that Gunner'd be busting a gut to tell you. Anyhow, that Carver's been coming up here for years, throwing his weight around. I've been sweating on him, long before he started picking you.
Arthur? I reckon I'm sick of this place.
Well, you wouldn't be the first, son.
Oh, it's not just that Carver bloke, it's the women. All the women who come here are bad.
Some are, some aren't.
Well, look, I reckon that women who sleep with different blokes they're not married to are bad, and they do that here, don't they?
Yes, they do. Some of them. But don't you start talking like a parson. This is more a sad place than a wicked place, Alan. Those girls that come up here, they're a Saturday to Monday touch, poor beggars.
It's just that it's hard to know what's the right thing to do in a place like this.
The right thing to do? Well, the right thing for you to do, son, is just sit back and watch.
My last two bob.
Oh, chuck 'em in. You got the makings of a real good play, you know.
But I'll lose it for sure.
Well, you mightn't. Your luck might change.
But I've lost every time.
Well, so the odds have got to be with you. You can't lose all the time.
Yeah. All right. Two. You cheated.
You bloody well cheated. You bloody liar. I'll break your bloody neck.
That was my last two bob.
Every week you've been cheating me out of my last 2 bob. I'm going to have you.
Let him go. Let him go, Alan. Alan!
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm just fine. I think I'll hop off.
Good idea, son. I'll be up there with you soon.
If he hadn't been a cripple, I'd have belted the hell out of him, don't you worry. And what I did to the bloody well David. Otherwise I'd have hurt him. Well, if he had tried it again, I'll fix the butt.
Crippled, am I? I'll show you who's bloody well crippled.
Get him off! Get the mad bugger off!
Sit down, son. Cool off. How you feeling?
Crook. All shaky.
Tell you what, Alan. I'll show you how to dislocate a man's shoulder. You got the strength. Better than choking him when you're in trouble.
That bastard robbed me. But I'm not strong, I'm weak. Now look, if he comes for me tomorrow and I'm asking for something, I'll bloody do it for him.
Alan, you don't fight the man, you fight the world.
What do you mean? Look, I don't know how...
I know. Look, that's what I mean.
I think I'll go to bed.
Good idea. I didn't butt in, mate, because I didn't think you'd want me to. But I was right there behind you, you know that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for keeping out, Arthur.
What are you doing?
Pardon?
What are you doing?
Writing.
Yes, I can see that. But what are you writing?
Story.
Oh, really? What about?
Ducks.
Are you a writer?
One day I will be.
Oh, watch out for your books. I like reading. What about the ducks?
I'll feed them directly when I finish this bit.
I will if you like.
Yes, all right.
Duck, duck, quack, quack, quack. Duck, 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 duck. Quack, 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 quack. Duck.
I've done me false fangs in at the moment. Done the grog for a couple of days. Spewed them up in the grass and the paddock out the back. Now I can't find the place. Funny, you think you could go straight to them.
Yeah, you would. Well, how you going?
Good.
And what's all that about?
Gunner Harris.
Oh, about the blue you had with him, eh?
Nah, just about him.
Oh, well, Jesus, I don't mean, why do you want to write about him?
It was interesting.
He's a bludger and a parasite. I reckon you ought to get out of here, Alan. Chuck it in. This is no place for a bloke like you.
It's good for meeting people.
Bunch of no-hopers and has-beens. Do you know that there are people out there fighting for things like justice and freedom and a fair deal for the workers? Now, that's what you should be seeing out in the stream of things, not on the edge where the scum collects. You want to write more stories than this, don't you?
Yeah?
And books?
You know I do.
Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing, mate. I, for one, won't be reading them if they're about the likes of Gunner Harris.
Thanks for the reference.
It's no piece of literature, but it's the truth. You got a job to go to, have you?
No. But I've got some interviews lined up.
What does your father think of your decision?
Thinks it's a good idea.
So do I. Nothing worse for a man to be stuck in a job that's got no future. Well, good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
So will we all.